welcome back. So for today's video, I'm going to answer all the questions that I have been get for Q&A, and I've got 3 questions here which I've posted in community. I'm not sure if everyone noticed it, so please let me know about it if when I'm posting in a community in YouTube. Can you guys see that post? So I got 3 questions here people ask me, and I'm gonna answer that as well. I'm gonna take few from the comments that I have got. I used to see a lot of comments asking questions, but when I ask questions here, there's no question. Only 3 questions I got. But still, I'm so happy for to answer your questions here. And oh my God, it's raining here. So yeah, let's go for the topic of today. So the first question that I have been get is from Moonlight. I absolutely love your channel. Thank you so much. How do you feel about Moon in first house for Leo ascendant and Sun and Venus suspecting? I mean, suspecting. I mean, expecting. Okay. She wrote. I mean, that's. Okay, fine. Expecting it from the 7th house between living the Venus series. Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much. So you have Moon in a Leo sign, Leo Nakshatra. I wouldn't say Leo Nakshatra, Leo signs. Leo sign. So you have Moon in Leo sign, and it's in the ascendant, and Sun and Venus expecting it from the 7th house. Okay, so 1 7 exists. This is a very beautiful placement. First of all, Moon in the first house, you are someone who have very strong pride because Leo is there, and then in the 7th house there is a Sun expecting, so you will have that strong self-identity. If Sun is in a very good placement, then yes, I don't know which nakshatra Sun and Venus is in. So, and also your Moon, I'm not sure. As long it's generally, if this is in a good placement, then you really have a very good self-confidence, very good self-identity. You can take any leadership roles very finely, but at the same time, Sun and Venus is in the conjunction in the 7th house. This can be kind of dominating and authority issues in your personal life. It can happen there because it's in the 7th house, the house of relationship, marriage, and everything. And also, your father can be someone who may dominate you, or he's the one who's your full support, someone who supports you. Can be in another way. Apart from that, I would say you are someone who always have that emotions, because Moon is in the first house, and also in a Leo sign, you are someone who can be emotional, but at the same time you may not show it very much, or when you show it, you feels like you're vulnerable. So this is for Moonlight for your question. So the next one is Bhargavi Devangam. Bhargavi. I'm sorry if I say your name wrongly. Hi, myself Bhargavi. In chat, Moon placed in chat. In chart, Moon placed in Anuradha Nakshatra. I am Taurus ascendant. Question is why I am not stable in mind. Example, sometimes I am happy for little things, sometimes big things I didn't happy without any reason. I am in sad mode without any reason. I'm too happy. Why I am always attached to the people. Why you are. Well, Bhargavi, your moon is in Anuradha Nakshatra, and you are Taurus ascendant, so you have your moon in the 7th house. 7th house is the public image, so you are meant to be attached to the people. That's your lesson to learn in this lifetime for you. And your moon is in Anuradha Nakshatra. Anuradha, Scorpio nakshatras, especially in moon signs, it's a very fluctuating situationship. Always you always have to balance it, because Scorpio is the natural eighth house and always have that ups and downs, ups and downs. It's the usual life for people who have Scorpio. So transformation is something that you have faced so many times in your life for Bhargavi. So what you said is true. Sometimes you are happy for little things, sometimes you don't. Well, Bhargavi, this is the thing that we call, nothing stays in our life forever. So live in the present and always appreciate the little things, your time, your moments. If you feel like you are attached to the people, then try to involve in any type of occult science related things like astrology or tarot cards. You can learn tarot cards, how to read tarot cards. Give yourself hobby that related to occult science that can balance things out, especially if moon in the seventh house. So another thing, Bhargavi, you need to know is being happy and sad. It's a normal thing in our life. So in this lifetime, for you to understand this moon placement, especially Anuradha Nakshatra, it takes time for you to understand this. But the thing about Anuradha Nakshatra is do what your heart desires, not because of someone else. Do what you really want to do, and it takes time. Of course, it takes time. For example, if you want to be a singer, you have to practice singing and everything, and then you have to post it to social media, because these days these are the thing, fame is needed for artists, and without fame people may not know you, so how can you expose yourself? So this is how you have to do it, Bhargavi, and you have to face your fears. That's the thing that I can see, because you only give the moon placement and Taurus ascendant. So that's what I can see. So I don't know where is your sun or your Saturn, because on rather Scorpio is naturally Saturn's eighth house. So you can see that. So I hope this one helps for Bhargavi. And the next one is Ashwin Kumar. How planets conjunct seventh lord affect, like say Venus in Mrigashira and conjunct Mars, then what? And say Mars in Mrigashira and Mars in Ardha, how will it be? Wait a second, I'm not really getting this. Affect, like how will planet conjunct seventh lord affect, like say Venus in Mrigashira and conjunct Mars? Venus in Mrigashira and conjunct Mars and Mars in Mrigashira. Wait, Mars in Mrigashira and Mars in Ardha. Or say Venus in Pushya and conjunct Rahu in Pushya and Rahu in Ashlisha. Have never got any details about this. Okay, Ashin Kumar, I think I'm pretty much confused. You're giving so much examples here, so I don't know which one to choose. And also, so okay, you say Venus in Pushya and conjunct Rahu, Rahu in Pushya and Rahu in what? Venus in Pushya and conjunct Rahu, Rahu in Pushya and Rahu in Ashlisha. Which nakshatra is this? So I don't know. Okay, so you are trying to ask Venus and Rahu conjunction. I'm pretty I don't know. Okay, you are the first example you just gave Venus in Mrigashira and conjunct Mars, and say Mars in Mrigashira or Mars in Ardra nakshatra. You have to give me one nakshatra. This is like okay. Okay, so I will give the example. As far as I can understand here, it's a Venus and Rahu conjunction you're asking, and Venus in Pushya and Rahu in Pushya or Rahu in Ashlisha. Well, first thing, Venus and Rahu fourth lord is there. So you say conjunct 7 planets, conjunct 7th lord. Okay. So Venus and Rahu conjunction most of the time always produce a very, very, very feminine artist, or it can also gives a lot of sensual pleasures in life. If you have this Ashwini Kumar and you have this placement, you tend to be someone who look for that motherly love, and but that can be the issue here if it's not well placed, and this can be the issue, man child, this man can be, or you can be looking for exactly someone as your mother. That's the issue can happen here. The first thing you always need to remember is, whenever you're looking for a wife, or I don't know if you're married or not, but for this placement for a man, Venus Rahu, whenever you're looking at your wife, look them as your wife, not as your mother, not as someone else or anyone, as your wife, just as your wife. And also Venus and Rahu conjunction can also makes a bit of a multiple relationship if it is in a bad placement. If it's not, this can actually makes you quite very spiritual, Venus and Rahu conjunction. And I'm not sure where is your moon and Saturn here, but Venus in Pushya Nakshatra, it's a very nourishing placement. The woman that you tend to attract is someone who is very motherly nature, and someone who probably love children, and also someone who love to nourish people, can be a teacher, can be into this can also I've seen people who are into early childhood education things, who teach for the kids, or also they can be a caretaker of the children. And Rahu in Pushyam, this placement can makes the person to be very much as I said, about their children, their family, and they can also be someone. If this placement, if you're married, your wife can be who want to manage the household, and they are not, they can be housewife, and they want to take care about the children. They want to have a family, very big family. If Rahu in Ashlisha, then this can very much brings, your wife can be someone, or the woman that you tend to attract is someone who's very spiritual. It's completely actually quite opposite for Pushya and Ashlisha in a Rahu placement. I have seen for women who have Rahu in Pushya, this woman can always love motherhood. They want to have children, they want to have big family, they are everything about the how the society wants the woman to be. But when Rahu in Ashlisha woman, this woman can be someone who can be into family and everything, but they will be also someone who is into their spiritual pursuing into their goddess energy, and they can be into tantra, all this stuff. So yeah, it can be. And also Rahu and Ashlisha, I've seen also women who are not in who don't want to have children. They might be someone who's like a yogini. Yeah, that's the word, yogini type of energy. They can be celibate, they can be not really into sensual pleasures, sexual pleasures. They are not into it when they are in the spiritual side of life, or they can be into tantric sexuality, all this stuff. So we never know, we have to see the whole chart and then we can talk about it. So that's for you, Ashwin Kumar. I hope this one helps. So the next one I'm going to take from, hold on, I'm going to take from my comment sections. It's quite funny actually. There's a lot of question I did saw. Okay, I don't know, there's a lot here. I don't know which one to choose. So okay, let's see what's it for today's comment. I am great, always great. That's the account name. So I'm pretty sure that you are going through Venus or Rahu Mahadasha. I'm pretty sure that I am not going through Venus or Rahu Mahadasha. I don't know your name since you wrote I'm great, always great. So, no, I'm not. Um, I'm not going through Venus or Rahu Mahadasha. Well, you commented for the my last video, Venus in Mrigashira or Rohini Nakshatra, and seems like you kind of commented Venus or Rahu. Is it probably because I dressed up in that video, or I am in the social media right now, and popularity and fame and beauty, all the stuff. So you just say that I'm going through Venus or Rahu Mahadasha. Think so. Well, that's the thing about planets. Each planet represents each types of fame, and Rahu represents all type of fames. But if someone who is, most of the time you have seen there's so much astrologers in YouTube or in social media. The one thing that you always need to remember is the natural eighth house is the occult science, and astrology is occult science. So we do know who's the natural eighth house lord is, which is Saturn. So Venus also can be considered, but Rahu, I don't think so. For me, I would say Venus, Saturn, Ketu. These planets definitely represents occult science and the fame they can get through the knowledge of occult science or sharing it to the social media, which I'm doing it right now in YouTube. So now I'm not going through Venus or Rahu Mahadasha. So the next one is what is, I don't know. There's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Hi. Okay, Lucky Me. Lucky Me is Lucky Me commented. Hi. Do you do personal readings? What are your contact details? Well, lucky me, I'm not doing any personal readings. I'm not doing any type of readings. No. So I'm sorry. When I'm doing it, I will probably let you know, but currently I'm not doing it. So yeah. Okay, the next one, Nirvana 80 something. I have Venus in Kritika D1 chart and I have Jupiter in Kritika in D9 chart. I think my future husband has strong Kritika Nakshatra. Well, yeah, Nirvana, I think you do have very strong Kritika Nakshatra, and you most people you do love cooking or you hate cooking. There's no in between. Or probably your husband can be someone, your future husband can be someone who loves cooking, who loved to make homemade food and all these things. And they have a very, how to say that, cooking skills. They have very good cooking skills. And also Kritika Nakshatra, they can be someone who can have very fast speech, and probably they will cut you off when others are talking or when you are talking. So this can also happen. Okay, yeah, so that's another question. That's not a question, that's like she just letting it know. So another one is uh I don't know what's the name is, Kiovo. I don't know, but there's a question. Does this description only apply to the husband or can it also apply to the native? And we commented on the Jupiter in Purvashada woman's chart video. Well, I didn't mention that it's for the woman's chart. So yeah, this can apply for the woman who have displacement, or this can apply to the husband or to the partner as well. Yes, can be if you have it as your Atma Karka. Why not? You can have that. So the next thing is Jen Honey, OMG, I have displacement with Anuradha Nakshatra in 7th house, and I think 7th house represents your spouse. Yes, it's their 7th house represents relationships and the public, but it can also represent your other half. Is there any relation between them? Yes, can be. Jen Honey, it can be have the connections, as you said. Seventh house can represent your partner. Seventh house is the representations of the marriage relationship, the other half, wife, husband, wife, public, everything. So yeah, can be. RC, where can I find romance for this placement? I don't know, RC. That's you have to find it by yourself, or your destiny will eventually. I hope you will find. So another question, Kasturi. Thank you for your video about this topic. Thank you for watching. Is it okay to have for a female with Sagittarius ascendant Jupiter in the 12th house in Anuradha Nakshatra? Why not? It's it's not really a bad placement unless there is other conjunction or whatsoever, but it is good. Female with Sagittarius ascendant, that's itself a very good one. You always represents yourself as someone who is very intellectual, who is very smart, or other people does view you someone who are very intellectual and someone who's very smart. And Jupiter in 12th house in Anuradha Nakshatra does gives that spiritual life, and you are someone who also goes into finding out. You are someone who is very research oriented person, so why not do it, Kasturi? And okay, I'm gonna do this the last question. I think, whoa, it's already, it's a lot of okay, this is the last question I'm gonna take. There's no question. There's so much comments, and thank you so much for all the people who commented. I do sometimes read, sometimes I just, you know, we do sometimes busy, so I'm going through here. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the comments. And then last one, I would Keto Life Nepal commented in Jupiter Nutra Ashada video. Does it apply on ascendant? My ascendant is on Uttra Ashada. Well, if it resonates with you, then why not? So you can apply it. You can see, but this video that I made is Jupiter Nutra Ashara is probably for the women's chart. So this is for mostly women and also for the Jupiter placements. But who knows? You can have your ascendant or your Atma Karaka or any other planets there. Then if it resonates with you, then why not? You can apply it. So that's it for this whole Q&A. I hope I did answer some of the questions here, and I will post again in community, YouTube community, so you guys can check it out there. And I really hope this one helps, and thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.